talk about Amazing SpiderMan, another decent comic book from Marvel. Very few, and what really irritates me about Marvel comics is like when they have good books, they don't promote them. I guess you don't really need to promote the Amazing Spider-Man. It kind of sells itself, right? But anyway, this issue right away, spoilers for the video, is not that good. It's funny. It has some moments, but for $4, I expect a little bit more. I mean, there's a couple of reasons for why this is in this issue. One, we're in between arcs, so we just finished the big Kraven Hunted thing, and now we're just kind of, passing time to the next one, which I think is going to build up to the Scorpion-looking dude, who he's been teasing for 26 issues now, by the way, and I think even an annual. I'm not exactly sure. I think just 26 issues, because he hasn't been in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It's this guy who somebody was talking about something, thinking that he might be a Peter Parker clone, which is interesting. If you remember way back during the Masterpiece clone saga, there was that saga was all over the place, but there was one thread that never got tied up, and that was the third Peter Parker clone. If you remember, there was another clone found in a smokestack. It was just bones. There was nothing left. But they were like, this is another Peter Parker. Could this be the original Peter Parker? And I wonder if this is somehow going to be him. Because Nick Spencer has obviously read a ton of old Spider-Man comics. It shows throughout his entire run, like the little nods and subtleties that he's put into his books, really shows that he did do research before writing this book. Off the top of my head, the biggest one from what I remember was stuff with Black Cat and a few other things. I'd have to go back and read it, but every issue, like even this one, Aunt May talks about almost marrying Doc Ock. And it's like, there's always a little nod somewhere in every issue. Sometimes you don't see them, sometimes you do. It depends on how long you've been reading Spider-Man or following the character, you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I've liked about this book. But this one is pure filler. It mostly just, the main thing in this book is the increasing hostility between Boomerang and Kingpin, who's the mayor of New York City right now. I really like that he's the mayor of New York City, actually. I like that he's in all of he's mostly been in the street level books. So like he's a big fixture in Daredevil. He's a big fixture in Amazing Spider-Man. I really like that he's the mayor of New York, actually. I think it's a very interesting take. Just like how I like how J. Jonah Jameson now is like a bungling friend of Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Like it almost gives like this buddy cop kind of aspect to their relationship now, which I really like. He hasn't been in the book though in a while. I wish they'd start bringing him back more. I miss the bumbling JJ that has been hanging around with Peter lately. But as far as this book goes, there's really even some funny stuff in here. Sometimes I don't know what Nick Spencer is doing, but he sets up this organization of like frustrated women supervillains who are wanting to take on the patriarchy of criminal empires. I'm not even kidding. They actually say that. And they start talking about how they have a diverse food. They have a diverse fridge. Like as far as food takes, their fridge is full of diversity and stuff. I don't know if he's trying to poke fun at people that, bring up how they swap out the characters all the time and stuff, or if he's just generally just making a joke. It's always hard to say when it comes to these people, man. I don't know. I'm just going to take it for what it was because I did find it funny. But one thing I don't get, they have Madam Octopus now, Lady Octopus, and she's obviously inspired by Into the Spider-Verse version of Dr. Octopus, because they had a female Dr. Octopus. And it's like, I'm thinking, this was done before. I wonder if that's the same character. I don't remember what happened to the female Dr. Octopus. I don't remember at all. I remember she helped bring back Otto Octavius, I think, because the hand resurrected him. This is so old. I having a hard time even recalling, but like the hand brought him back to life, I think. And I don't remember if the female Dr. Octopus was a part of that or not. But I wonder if this is her. I don't know if this is her or not. But for the most part, this issue is just kind of filler. Nothing really happens. It feels like the intermission of an episode. Like you're in the middle of watching an episode of TV and it's transitioning to the next scene. That's what this issue feels like, except it costs $5. You know, or $4. I'm sorry, for what? $4.20, $4.30 with tax. So I don't know. I would pass it because it's $4, but I'm still really enjoying this run. I think he's doing a really good job. So we'll see. We'll see where he goes. He just keeps on going, so we'll see. Anyway, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.